everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 51 of Mountain Blade War, not War, but Bannerlord. I've spent the last 2.5 days scrambling to staff up our garrison. So right now, if we look at Marinath, we can see that we have a garrison force. This is the force we... So Marinath has two forces. One is a garrison and one is the militia. So the garrison is the soldiers that we contribute to the town as its garrison. So our garrison, our troops. And then internally, each town and settlement apparently have their own militia. And so this garrison is supposedly the garrison guard is beefed up by the prominent citizens in town. The prominent citizens in town are all the people we see that are the ones that are giving us missions and stuff like that. So depending on so there are currently two forces that are protecting our town. One we provided with garrison, which in this case is 512, and then the militia is 229. So the militia and the garrison started out at 0 when we took it over. So it has been a mad scramble going around trying to beef it up. So right now it has 741 defenders, and that is very good. So before I go any further, I think I want to save this. The thing is that I don't know what happened with the save game. When I was saving it, I had saved this from 1 till 9, and then 5 to 9 became corrupted. So I don't know what. So that means it's a good thing when I saved, the last time I saved it, like creating a new file, when I saved it, I made sure that there are... I made sure that there are no hyphens, there are no space, there are nothing, because apparently the title does not like any or number what do you call this? Don't go into the other side where all of these things. It doesn't like all of those things. So it's a good thing. After I saved it, I went back to check. So we are now 13. Let's put it at 14. So it doesn't mind numbers. So y'all had in 14. And then, okay, save it. So I saved it. And then to be sure that I saved it, I went back to check, right? So when I went back to check, I found out, then I suddenly saw this 5 save games that were corrupted. Apparently there were save games from 5 to 9. So that means, so I went back to check to try to load it, right, to see, make sure that the game actually saved. And okay, actually 14 saved, and it turned out, so when I saved it to the last file number 9, same how Yala did, number 9, I think I made a hyphen, or no, I gave a space between the name and the number, and that's my suspicion. But when it corrupted that file, it corrupted all the way down to number 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 9, this is 8, 7, 6, and 5. So it's very strange that all of those save games got corrupted at the same time. So right now, so it's always a good idea after saving it, I should come back and check if it actually saved. So when it did not, when I found this out, then I tried to save it again. That's why I started a new number from 10. Now we're at 14. So if not, the last save game was 4. So that means the whole maybe 2 weeks worth of playtime would have been gone. And then when I went down here and tried to click on this, and then try to delete it using this, and then yes, it says failed to delete the save files. So the corruption is so bad, the computer is not even recognizing it. So that's a big game error here. Anyway, so that, I think that's a warning for you guys. So every time you save, I'm playing on PS4. Every time I save, now I check to make sure that it is indeed, try to load it to see if the save game actually saved. Because if not, then at least we can save it again, right? And then if the files get corrupted, then the new save will capture all the save games we have. Anyway, so here we are. We have 124. So like 2.5 days, I've been garrisoning up this our garrison, our town. And so to go there, go to the keep, and then go to the garrison, or we can go to the dungeon because that's where we stored our prisoners, and we can go manage the garrison. And here I have moved most of the big guys over. I mean, the more mature guys to the garrison. So what we are dealing with are just the inexperienced guys. Oh, I think. I got Talia the Golden. She is our latest acquired, because as I was going around rounding up more troops for a garrison, I stumbled across him, and so I have gotten him. And so what I want to do is maybe get a couple of. So we have mostly, these are all. Yeah, they're mostly. Oh, why is this guy over here? Oh, yeah, Yep, he should be here. Yep. Vanadian champion. Yeah, they're all horsey. Horsey guys are up front. So we have very few archers. We have 16 archers. Maybe we should get some more archers. Banner Knight. See, the reason is that I want to see more archers. I mean, people. No. Highborn Warrior. Okay, let's get 5 over. So now we have room for the. This is just to show that Fian or Hero. So he should be a little higher. Yeah. Okay. Done. And then we can go to the garrison, to the dungeon, and we can manage the prisoners. And we can see that these are the new prisoners we have taken. So we can just put them in there. And I think over time, some of them will want to join us, like these, Batanian, Banner Knight, Vanadian Champion. So I would love to get them to join us. And so then leave. And so we have our sister managing this town. Okay, let's do and then leave, and then let's go and manage the town. So right now we're seeing what we're doing is we have finished up the fair grounds, which currently on the right hand corner we see that level 1 of the fair town gives plus half a bonus to settlement loyalty. Once the level 2 is done, it will give a full 1% bonus to loyalty. So I've been trying to understand this. So here right now, that's our settlement tax. That means security is 72, prosperity is 1454, so that's how much money is coming in. Security plus 72, loyalty plus 171, marketplace plus 146. So we are getting a total of 1800 a day. And in prosperity, it shows surplus food plus 2.9, goods from market plus 2, loyalty plus 5.5. So expected change. So our loyalty is slowly going up. And then in construction is at prosperity contributes 41. Boost from reserve is plus 50. This is the reserve, which we can put more money into it. So it took me a while to understand all of this. And then the governor is 3.05 because she has the quartermaster ability or the steward ability. And construction materials 0.25. Wait. And then High loyalty, excuse me, loyalty anytime over 75 is considered high loyalty. So it adds to the speed of the construction. So that means if it goes below 75, then the construction currently that we're building, this will take 23 days. But if our loyalty, which is over here, goes below 75%, then it starts stretching out. It's the loyalty bonus, the high loyalty bonus of 12.23 will slowly erode down until it goes to below 50, and then I think at 20 we don't get any. There's no construction is zip. So culture is minus 11.3. I don't know what that means yet. And then in terms of security, prosperity, okay, is negative 0.205. Garrison is okay, gives a lot of big 9.34. Settlement issues, so that means we have to solve settlement issues. And security drift is 3.33. And then here in loyalty, this is the most important one because when I was looking at the net, it says that if loyalty goes below 25 or 20 or 25, there is a possibility of rebellion. That is why Marunath has rebelled twice already, and Marunath we know has rebelled twice. So our governor's culture, I'm happy. It turned out that when I picked Batanian, that Marunath was the same. I was thinking we'll pick Batania because I wanted to ally with Batania and get get real access to the Batanian archers, which are the best in the game. And so we picked Batania, and it turned out that Marunath, the first castle that we got, is also in Batania property faction culture. And if the governor is other than Batanian, if there's a different culture with the governor and the town, then we get a -2 in terms of loyalty. So right now we're getting a +1 because we're of the same culture. So if that was -2, we will be losing 3 points now loyalty per turn. And then fairgrounds, because we have constructed the first level, so right now we have getting 0.5 from the fairgrounds. And then the security, we have good garrison, we have good militia. It provided 1. But then there's a loyalty drift. The loyalty drift is causing us to lose 1.48. And so that's a loyal. So we need to solve that loyalty rift. Now, we can improve loyalty by doing festivals. So increases loyalty in the settlement by 3. So in the early part of the game, when we took it over, everything was invested here, and until we were able to push our loyalty to 100, and then we skipped to making the fairgrounds, and then once it came down to below almost touching 75, I moved it back to festival and games to build it back to 100 or 90 plus, and then shifting back and forth. So that's why completing projects is not a one-shot affair. It's not what we do it once and then we forget it. Food. So we are producing. Okay. Wow. So we have low prosperity. That is why it's costing us 103. But the garrison -25. So that's the food consumption by the garrison. But the settlements like Dalmagia, Ebereth, Bagorar, Al-Fat Kafal, and building bonus gives us +12, and then we have differences in butter. So all of those. So right now the garrison is actually eating into our food shortages, but because our settlements were not, the villages were not being raided, and we did not raid them either, because one of the best ways to become an enemy of a faction when we were not tied to any faction at that time, we were just an independent, was to raid their village. But instead we did not raid their village. We chanced upon the leader of the faction, and so we fought him, and we became at war with this faction, the rebel faction. So the militia currently, it's now retiring at 575. From prosperity is giving us 4, culture +1, and then 7 veterans plus 1. I don't know what that means. So we're getting plus 2. So once we have, I think once we get plus 3 on this, I mean, once the fairgrounds is plus 3, I think we'll get 2 points in loyalty. Then we need to move maybe to fortifications, or we can train militias. This will increase militia by 3. And then we can also do more housing, increase to settlement prosperity, irrigation will be to food, and then militia grounds, bonus to militia construct. Oh, okay, this will now permanently increase it up. This is like yeah, these are like emergency things that we can do, but here they will now permanently kick up by half a militia per day. Granary, food limit, okay, that will increase it. Forum increases owner's influence and bonus to owner's influence. Okay, that's good. Aqueduct, 3 bonuses prosperity change. Okay. This is one we know that we're doing that. And workshops, bonus to construction. Okay. And this is like forever. It takes forever to get this. Plus 25 to garrison capacity. So right now we're at 512, and then at level 2 it becomes 50, and then and then garrison barracks, plus 50 bonus to garrison capacity. Oh, okay. Trading fields, to garrison troops, so they gain levels, they gain experience. And the marketplace, bonus to taxes. Okay. Again, this is bonus to food production, siege workshop. Okay, so there's a ton of stuff we can do. And then I think how do we improve? I think this irrigation will improve settlements. Provide irrigation, increasing growth in bound. Okay, that's it. It will increasing growth in bound villages. Okay, that will improve all the villages. So that is currently my understanding of how to manage the town settlement. And then turning this on and off is just clicking in here. We will have a plus and a circling sign. So that will now queue it up to make it the most what we want to do now. It will put it right up there, and then these two will go back down. Let's assuming we start queuing on let's say workshop or building the walls. I think that's the second thing we will do. It will automatically stop the work here, and then this will now be the one that will be at the top of the queue. So that's my current understanding. Shops in the settlement, these are the ones we have. Oh, okay, the thing that we want to address right now is this. It says that there is a loyalty drift of minus 3.98. Okay. And I think, so these are the important personages in our town, right? So these are the guys. And so every time we have something like this, fencing stolen goods in Marunath. Okay, if there are problems like this, or if our villages have problems, they impact the loyalty of our town. So if we can solve them, I think it is for the best. And right now we know how to make a lot of money, so that's why we can do we can hopefully reduce that. Anyway, that's expect change is minus 1, so we have some time. And then what I want to do is let's save this, because I think that is what I read on the net, is that when we solve problems of our people, of the important personages in our town, we minimize the loyalty drift. Let's see if we solve that. But I don't know, fencing stolen goods will be, what does it take, right? Our villages are clearly marked. We'd have this. I'm happy I picked the Golden Sun or something. We are the Empire of the Golden Sun. So we have 4 tied-in villages, and I don't see any. Oh, this one has a task for us. Okay, let's see what happens if we talk to this person. So in this town we have 5 people. that are important to us. Fencing stolen goods. Okay.
I am honored to meet you. Let me introduce myself.
Please go on. I'm Kalis. Ask around about me and let's just say I've got a talent for solving people's problems, so to speak. I heard you may need some help with a problem. You have my allegiance. If I hear a word spoken against you, I'll cut that person's tongue out. I've come into possession of a stash of goods. I won't say how I got them, but I can't take them to the local merchants here. I need someone to buy these from me, and I'm willing to give a good discount. I think... I don't know if it's good or bad. I have 91 amphora of oil. I'll let you have them for 5,000. Wow, that's almost 91 amphora, 5,000. Say 100. That's about 50 per oil. About 50, 55 per oil. It's half the normal market prices there. I wouldn't try to sell them here. They might be recognized. But go to the next big city and no one will say... Let's say we try this. One of the merchants in town comes to talk to you. Are you preparing to depart? I see, you can take them. Hold on there. Those goods were taken from a colleague of mine. You probably didn't know them, but you know now. Buying stolen goods is a crime. You don't want your name stained. You don't want your name stained with that. I'll be happy to take them off your hands and return them back to their owner. And I can give you 4,040 as a compensation. Refuse and its authorities... Your relations... Your relation decreased from 5 with the Kalis the Scythe. Okay, let's go to town management and let's see what the loyalty drift changed to. It's still 3.98. So I think... You know what? Let's not do the fencing. I don't want to do that. I just don't feel good about it. Okay, let's load our previous save game. So we won't do fencing stuff. Oh, save game. This one load. Yeah, let's not do that. I think yeah, that's just not us. I don't want to do that. So right now, what I want to do is go around everywhere and try to beef up, because right now we can carry up to 100, maybe 170 army, and so we have a ratio of like almost 80 is to 20, 80 cavalry and 20 archers or foot type soldiers. So I was thinking maybe we should go around and snatch up some more infant or archer types, primarily from Botania, and then go around training them up, because I've put our more experienced troops inside the garrison, and so that you know, the what do you call it? The security of the garrison right now, unlike in Warband, it's just a matter of bodies. So we put in all recruits in there, and they mesh. You know, they count the same as like a Sweden Knights. In this game, that's not the case. In this game, the Sweden Knights or the Batanian, what do you call this? No, the Valendian Banner Knights count for a lot more than simple recruits. Okay, so we will not do that. So when we go to manage town, we will see that see, the garrison is going to go up, because We removed the maximum 512. We took out 5 guys. So expected change, notables are going to contribute 1 per day. So right now, I don't know what they put in there. So we have what? This is a battalion picked warrior. So this is a level 3. Oh, level 4. Level 3, level 3. Okay, what we can do is go. I have removed all the recruits that we picked up and discarded them because I'm trying to improve the quality of our garrison. So this is interesting. I think we can do more of that. Anyway, there goes our timer. So I guess this would be a good place to cut the episode right here. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you join me in the next episode. So I think I'll pick up this, and then replace them with lower class troops in the in our garrison. That 1, 2, and that's 3. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.